Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. So, continuing from the video from Tuesday, which no one seems to have watched yet. I did do King Grayskull. I just had to put in Savage He-Man's head on him. And I'm done. That's good enough for me. I have the original King Grayskull. And next to him, of course, I have the Man-at-Arms, which I've now termed Paul Wegman. Because he was the Man-at-Arms. Manny Faces, because Paul Wegman was Manny Faces. Yeah, need a drink. Did right the first time, but my volume went away. There. So, I'm going to attach a link to a page about pre-ordering a playmat for Snake Mountain. For $100 US, you get the playmat, beautifully designed. For $50 more, you get the 3D parts. The sword in the stone, the broken battle axe. It's little things like that to make it nice. It was confirmed that my order did go through because it asks you for name, address, email, how do you pay, and the PayPal transaction number. So the artists have, the friend I have on Facebook who made the 3D objects contacted the artists and they confirmed that my order is in. So when it comes in, they'll be taken care of. Order by December 15th. It means a beautiful piece is $100 for the playmat, $150 for the additional pieces. If they get 100 people placing the pre-order, we will be refunded to $50, so it'll be $100 for everything. Free shipping. Something Mattel didn't do for us. So vintage, the New Origins Snake Mountain, boom, there it is. It comes with a lava fall too. So for those with the vintage one, they added the lava fall that fits over it. Works perfectly. I don't have them anymore. That's why I got the new Castle Grayskull and back and forth with Snake Mountain. It's probably wait for it to go on sale. But he said, once this is taken care of, and I'm sure it's going to reach 100. I mean, it's beautiful. If people can do what they did for Eternia, this is worthwhile. It's nice, beautiful display. Nice imagery. I mean, artists did this thing, and it's absolutely beautiful. And it'll be linked on my page. I'll be linked in the description below. They're going to do a Castle Grayskull, which is cool since I did buy Castle Grayskull. It's sitting in my friend's house in Orlando. I did get order some pieces off eBay, as I said before. I got the shield and one of the small axes from the one guy. So I came in today. The only thing I'm missing is the little gun and the original rack, which is alright. It doesn't match with anything. That's part of the new set. So I got a lot of extra weapons I got from someone on Etsy. We'll get to him in a moment too. So it's a cool thing. And when Castle Grayskull comes in, definitely going to do that too. I'm most positively sure it's going to reach 100 people because we've had thousands of people going for Eternia. This is made by artists. It's amazing work here. It's very simple. It's like, go for it. It's just some guys had the idea to do it. Back them up. It's perfect. The F on France. So when Castle Grayskull comes in, I did my little, bring up the camera. Notes at work. Of course you do thing. I did the same thing with He-Man and Skeletor one day. Just wrote down everything. So on the front, I would have, well, there's a guy on Etsy with all these parts I get from, and a guy from eBay. I just ordered one thing from a guy on eBay, which I didn't order before because I didn't have the figure. Now I got the figure for Scareglow. I had to pay more because he raised the price. Couple of dollars, but I got it at least. I had to very pick and choose what I wanted. But the guy from Etsy, he sold out of the Spirit of Grayskull. He'll get it back, and I know it. He did with the ring. which he says adult size, but it's more like kid size because it don't fit in my fingers. And the dungeon floor, which someone on Facebook has, company made the toy and actually copied the mold of the original dungeon image sticker. So he's making a mold of that. So see what he got coming. I mean, I can have the authentic one there, or go Etsy and have the one with the metal grate opening up. So we'll see. But definitely with the Spirit of Grayskull, and he sold out of that, so I'll wait for that one. So that would be in my front display, because when I say front display, I mean I got little figures. I got these little figures from eBay, little PVCs. I got all 5 He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, Merman, and Orko, which he's technically huge. And also on my mind were the micro figures. So Series 1, let's talk about that. I only got Series 1. These are 1-inch figures. And these are 1 inch or 1.5 inch or something. I can't remember anymore. But these are the smallest figures, which they have for other toys as well. So you get, scan them out there. Tila with Skeletor. Oh, so tiny. So for the perception thing, I have, let's start off with the micro figures. I was going through both of them and said, okay, this is a deal for the 2-inch figures. Deal enough. I think they were available through Dollar Tree, and it's like trying to go back to Dollar Tree and see if I can collect them all, and yeah, meh. But the micro figures, like 1 inch tall, I just wanted Tila and Battle Cat. The other two were He-Man and Skeletor. When I ordered the first one, I didn't see it clearly. It said random. He didn't put it in the description, and I just read it in the comments. We just send you a random figure like all the rest, so you're actually paying more. So I paid like $2 more. And not knowing what I got, I ordered Tila immediately because Tila was a good price. And I bid on He-Man, Battle Cat, and Battle Cat. Paid like a couple dollars more than I wanted to. $1 more for each, but I got them, so I have all 4. Tila would be on Battle Cat. On the side of the castle, like at a distance as they're racing towards the 4 of them fighting in front of the castle. Orko I'll find a place for. When you're looking at the castle, I would not put up the gun turret like it's been there. There's one also the guy on Etsy made that matches the mini comics. I'm not sure if that was an automatic or someone actually firing on it. But now the Spirit of Grayskull would fit on, actually looking at the castle, the left one. Because on the right side, Point Dread and Talonfighter will fit on top of the turret. It's not perfect, but because they made some slight changes to the design, but still fits. It'll still fit there. Color scheme is wrong, but it doesn't matter. I have Point Dread and Talonfighter on my brand new Castle Grayskull. And the flag will be on the other tower. So that works too. With the Hot Wheels vehicles, the Wind Raider, the Battle Ram, and Battle Ram I just got on eBay. And Landshark. Landshark. I'm going to find a way to hover the Wind Raider or just have it crashed. Battle Ram to the side near Tila. So probably have Battle Ram and Wind Raider near Tila as she and Battle Cat are riding into the battle to help He-Man and Man-at-Arms fight off Skeletor and Merman. But the one that scale is fitting for perspective. They're in the back there trying to run towards. So they're like on the side of the castle, trying to run towards helping him. So it fits that way. The one in these micro figures, like when I saw the second ones, there was the Slime Pit He-Man, which, man, you know, the way they did that, you know, it's, oop, tough to stand. I just did this to see what it looked like. So I'm taking regular He-Man, I'm going to paint him. Pop the head off again. Paint him green, paint his waist green, paint his boots, and then paint this, because it's like all the figures like, oh, it's green. We still see red coming through. That's not right. It's not right at all. Oh, you dropped the sword. You dropped the sword, man. Hey, man. You dropped your power sword. Hey, man. Yeah, maybe you'll have a better grip, too, when I put the power sword in the other hand, in his regular hand. So I still got to paint that. And then the Skeletor, which I have over here. I showed it in the last video, but my volume went out. He doesn't have a hole for the nose. It's just, why? So they made him the Leo toy version, which is the dark blue and no nose hole. And for the snake goddess, Shirella, they painted her green. They painted Tila green, but they left her head clear. It's like, yeah, didn't paint her head. And so it was 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, Castle Grayskull, which you put one figure in there, and Orko, which is the same size as them. It's like, so I'm not even sure I put my Orko in my scene, but I haven't, you know, in case I want to. But that's what I'll do. And have the placemat there, He-Man to the right of the castle, He-Man, Man-at-Arms, with Teela riding Battle Cat in the distance, riding towards, with Battle Ram off to the side, and maybe the Wind Raider crashed. On the left side, I'm going to have Land Shark in the distance, with Merman and Skeletor. Downfighter, Point Dread, Spirit of Grayskull, gotta get that. Dungeon Floor, based on one of the two dudes. And my Revelations Scareglow came in. It's in Orlando. Came in with Skelegod. So that's the one thing I got from the dude on eBay. Because the Classics version had, in the Classic story, when they released that Classic Grayskull, which is, it would be a lot more scale, better scale to the 5.5 inch over the 7 inch scale that it came out with. And I wasn't collecting back then. I stopped. But I shouldn't, and yeah, I stopped. You think you're thinking about it in 2020 hindsight. I would love to get that Castle Grayskull from Classics. That was beautiful. Oh my lord. And since it was set for 7 inch to work at 5.5 inch, so much more room, a little more scale to it. Wow. But and that's how they wrote that. Scareglow had a key to a secret entrance into Castle Grayskull. So the dude on Etsy made something similar to what came with Classic. So I finally got it, because I finally got Scareglow. It was at a decent price, is why I got him now. So a decent price, I got Scareglow, and I had to pay a little bit more for that piece, but okay. He got the little secret key to Grayskull, and they give Power Sword a little Grayskull on the end, so I just, something for the bin. So it'll depend when I get it. And when I set the scene, will Scareglow go to the left, on the left side of Castle Grayskull, or we go next to it, or way in front of it, for perspective, you know? Because a little tiny one up there could be a huge, have the 7 inch Scareglow who came from a fifth dimension of sorts. Like towering, 7 inch figure towering over 2 inch and 1 inch figures. Or just have him closer furthest away from the castle, and say, "I got the key to Castle Grayskull." So I didn't think I would be able to display Castle Grayskull a lot easier than Eternia, but eventually, if the world does not end in 5 years, display Eternia as well. So I want to get that out. Little notes I wrote. Cool stuff. And that's it for now until I get some more pieces that come in the mail. So for next Tuesday, I finally figured out my hashtag. My end signature. My end video signature. I don't know. Can't think of terminology. But I've been doing this forever on Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. When I was named the hashtag guru, then of course, now one of the regular members, I always end the show with, and it has to be posted, hashtag boop. So, if I can do it for the show, and I'm the hashtag guru, and I'm me, I think, let's end this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'd like to get ideas and feedback and everything. And so I say good night and hashtag boop.